The next problem is related to default parameter and reference parameter output. Now see this particular output code. You are given one function indirect in which you see one of the parameter is the default parameter. It is having a one for loop. Then there is another function which is keeping one parameter which is passed by reference. So any changes you are doing to the num is going to stay even after the function execution is over. So we start with the void main. Any function output program, whenever you solve, you will start doing it from void main. So you can see the value of number is given, number is 20, and the function direct which is having a value variable num. So num, the variable, will be having the value 20. Now if you let's see, we come to a little up here. See, you see this 20, so num plus equal to 10, so that means the value of num is now 30. Now it is calling the function indirect. Okay, so indirect function, we are passing the value of num. So as you see, now we go to this indirect where temp is the value, which is, in case you pass the function without any parameter, it will take the value 20, but as you have passed the value, so temp value will be now 30. Now let's see the code. It is a very simple code which is taking the I value starting from 10 to the value less than equal to 10, I plus equal to 5, and and then I is printed. And please check that this cout endl is not part of this particular for loop. So it is, this for loop is going to only execute this I statement, so it is going to print the values of I. Now what are the different values of I till 30 is there, and there is a step of 5, means every time a value of I is incremented by 5. So first time it will print 5, as you can see there is a comma, then 15, then 20, then 25, and then 30. Now till 30 is there, less than equal to 10, but the moment the value will become 35, so it is not going to print this statement, so it will come out of the loop. So this direct, which is calling indirect, so this function which is waiting for this function to get it over, so it has called the indirect, or indirect has printed this result. So this function end, and we come to the end of execution of this line ends here. So our this first output we get on screen is this one. Now the next function is the indirect. Now indirect function, if you see, it's quite simple. Now temp, it is passed without any parameter, so default parameter is 20. So if I see this thing, so I equal to 10 to 20, so step 5. So this time my output will be 10, 15, 20. This much is the these are the values to be printed. And endl, because of the endl, it moves to the next line. Now we have this code is, now we have the next line. This is the cout number equal to, as the value number is here, as you have seen, yes, this number values connected to pass to direct function by reference. So after this function direct function is over, this number value, num value and number value will be same, so 30. I hope you have understood, because it's passed by reference, so this value is become 30. So here number is 30. So my final output will be, output is this line followed by new line character, so this line, and then my number equal to 30. So I hope you have understood the various function calls. So a direct one is taking a value. This value is passed by reference, so adding 10 means making it 30, but again it's going to indirect, so it overrides this value, so it's the value of not 20 but 30 is considered, so printed. The next time it takes the default value of 20, then it is printed, and then finally the number is printed. So this is how we can solve any type of problem which involve default parameters and reference parameter. Now we are doing the next type of output problem, which is the random function output programs. So or output problem. Okay, let's see this output problem. In this case, study the following program and select the possible output, and also write the minimum and maximum value of this. Now if you look at this one, here you are getting number equal to 50 plus random max. Now this means 50 plus random max value is 3, so it will be any value between 0 to 2. So if we take this thing, so we get the value is from 50 to 52. So this will be the value of the number. Now if we come to the for loop, so the p value will be any value it can take between 50 to 52 and to the value going to 50, and it is a step is -1. Every time you are going by one step less. So we can see either it can start from any value from 50 to 50, 51, 52. So if I look at the first one, obviously it's incorrect, as it cannot start from 53. This is totally incorrect. As you can see, it is in step is here -1 and it is increasing. The same logic applies here also. And if we look for this one, so this is the one which is the correct option. Okay. So we can write, so the minimum value of number is 50, maximum value of number is equal to 52, and correct output is option 4. Okay, so this is quite simple, just if you know how to use it and you need to see the particular loop. Now let's a different one, just a variation of this, a little bit different from the previous one. Now here there is a you can see this is a array of strings. Here the get it value is 9, less, guess, and turn 1, turn less than 4, turn plus plus. Now the first we read the question here. Based on the C++ code, find the possible correct output and also find the minimum and maximum value that can be assigned to the variable guess used in the code at the time when the value of turn is 3. Okay, so we have to see, so let's see, we go to the working part first. So okay, here we are. So what we are getting is here so the value of turn will be equal to 1, 2, 3. See, I just note it down, it is less than 4, so it will be 3. So in each term, now you see the guess value. So when it is random turns, so it is 1, less than 1 means the value only possible is 0. Here the value possible is 0 to 1, and here the value possible is 0 to 2. Okay, now we have seen this line. So what are the different values? Now what is printing it here? Now the printing part consists of two things. One is I'm just copying this line. So this is the part which is printing. So when get it value is 9, so 9 minus 0. There is no other value is the 9 minus 0, and the result of guess, which will be guess is 0, so it can only print, so 9 minus 0 means 9, so 9 gold, and as you can see asterisk is there, this will be printed. In the next case, as the value can be anything, as this is fixed as 9, but this will be anything between 0 to 1. So the possibility is there. So if the guess value is 0, so there is a possibility of 9 good, sorry, oh no, it's 9 gold, so I change it here, 9 gold asterisk, or it can be, if it is 1, then it is 8 silver star, correct. Now we come to the third one. So here if you see, the value is 9 and it is anything between 0 to 2. So our options are these two values, either it will come as a this value, or this is the possibility, or the last possibility is that if it is 2, 9 minus 2 is 7, and then it will be bronze and asterisk. Okay, so these are the three values. So let's see for option 1. Option 1 is a 9 gold. For the first one, 9 gold, 8 silver, so it is a, this one is correct. Now we come to the second one. 9 gold, first option is possible. 7 bronze, in the second case there is no possibility of 7 bronze, so it is incorrect. I hope you understood why it is, because the second value is printing 7 bronze, which is not possible. Now the third case, 9 gold, first is okay, 8 silver, that is also possible, and third is 9 gold, so this is also correct. Now the fourth one, 9 gold is there, 8 silver, and the third time when it is printing is again the possibility, as it can generate any value. This just try to understand, it is possible of any of this value can print, can be generated by this statement, this line. So the only problem is that if this 8 gold is not possible, either the combination should be either 9 gold or 8 silver or 9. So these two combinations are valid, this is invalid, so this is also incorrect. So therefore we can say so here they have asked what is the maximum and minimum value which, when the turn is 3. So the minimum value of guess when turn is 3, so turn is 3, then minimum value in this case is let me read it, variable guess used in this that can be assigned to the variable guess. So it's, I think it's 0, and maximum value is of guess is equal to 2, and correct options are so we have seen 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So you just have to see, in some cases what happen, the value of, if there is one more random function, so its value will be fixed, so there you need to take care. So what value is coming, so that value will be used here. Okay, so there are different combinations are there, but if you understand what exactly random function is doing, so it will be quite easy for you to solve this type of problems. The next one is passing an array of string to a function. So this is a write UDF print that accepts an array of string, its size and a character. It prints all string which starts with the character and invoke function in main. Now how exactly we do? Let's see, this is the void print. So array of string means it will be a 2D array of strings. So let's see, names, first one you can leave it. Let's see, each name consists of 30 character. Its size mean the number of this one, as this value is not given here, it decides, so it is an integer. There's no confusion, it's not a float but it's an integer. And then the next one should be a character. Okay, this also acts like a prototype. This, let's see, the character is C. So we need to print all. So first, if I need to read all the names one by one, so I less than n I plus plus, and now if I see names ith name first character, that means 0 is equal to C, this character, then I will print this particular name. Okay, it's very much easy. Okay, so this is printing here and this. Now I need to call this function in main, so I can take some names. Okay, char here, let's a different name 30, and here we writing some name like Amit, Rohit, Ajay, and let's say Rohan, and Akash. These are the names. Now I want to invoke this function, so I want to print all the names which starts with the letter A. So str will be the function name, which I have to pass number of strings 1 2 3 4 5, so it's 5 here, and the character I want to see is A. So this is the invocation of the function. So the output of this will be Amit, Ajay, and Akash. So you can see it's quite simple how you can pass it, and you can just use this 2D array of strings can be done. Now finally I am discussing a problem related to swapping of columns of a 2D array. Okay, so assume like we have a array like this 4 5 6 and 7 8 9. This. So if a function is swap first column with the last column, okay, this is what we need to do. So the output of this will be something like this: 3 2 1. This is 6 5 4 and 9 8 7. So we have the first column is exchanged with the last column. Now how exactly we do? So swap call, again it's a 2D array. If you wish you can leave the first one but not the next one. Let the maximum 10, let the size be m and n. Now to swap, when we are swapping this one, you please see that swapping means we are changing my row index is changing but my column index is fixed. This is for all the rows, and similarly here also this is a row index keep on changing, my column index is fixed. So I will take one for loop which is for the row index 0, I is less than m, I plus plus. Now I need to swap. Okay, I need to swap my ARR, my first column 0 with the ARR I with the last column, in this case is n minus 1. So let's see, int t is equal to ARR I 0, ARR I 0 is equal to ARR I n minus 1, and arr I n minus 1 is equal to t. So this is quite a simple code to do. So you don't need a double for loop, so don't use two for loops. A single for loop can do this change. Okay, so I think if you go through the problems which we have discussed, I think you can easily score very good marks in your unit test. Best of luck and thank you very much.